the Orville season 3. I finally got through this. I reviewed Orville season 1 and 2 previously. I just was having a hard time finding the time to get into season 3. Finally went through it in a week, and I watched all of it, which is great. I don't think we're getting an Orville season 4 at this point, and I can tell you, watching this season, I'm okay with that. The way this season ends very much feels like the show made a finale that if they didn't get another season, they could stop here and everything would be okay. Ending with the wedding of Isaac and what's the doctor lady? I forget her name. I love their relationship in the show, but that is over. Or well, it's not over, but you get what I mean. So that ending there, fine, and I think that's okay because the show is had a good run. I would love another season. Though my thing is like I probably wouldn't want them to go past season 4 because I can think of very few shows that are good past season 4. Even Stranger Things couldn't handle like a fourth season being as good as like the rest of the show. Even though 4 is still better than season 3. I do like season 4 of Stranger Things. I'm just saying that sometimes with these shows it's hard to keep up that level of quality constantly, and this show is really good at what it does. It's so next generation feel. Like if you're watching Picard, and I know a lot of people watch Star Trek Picard and they don't feel like they're watching Next Generation, which is what they want out of a Next Generation continuation. I get that. I love that show, Picard. I'm watching season 3. I'll be reviewing it when it finishes. But what I'm saying here is, if you're watching that show and you're not getting that Next Generation feel, go watch this show. There are so many episodes in this show feels like things that Next Generation would have done. Also, the political commentary in the show is actually really good. And if people might, that's a dirty word nowadays, but the thing is, when you watch it here, even though they're tackling more modern issues, these are the kind of issues that I would have seen as metaphors in Star Trek The Next Generation if the show had continued. There's a lot of talks in this season about I'm forgetting his name, Clyde and Boris's daughter, who is not happy with her own body, and you can see how that's a metaphor for transitioning and other things. And that's an interesting subplot in the story or in the episode. You could also read it as other things too. It's just interesting to watch the Orville and see these plot points and the way it's discussed. And it's really interesting to go through that. I do plan to review the Orville comics now that I've finished reviewing this show. But you can stay tuned for those reviews coming soon. I really, really loved this show, and I hope we get a season 4. Though honestly, I think it's super unlikely and probably not happening.